The girls in the club want to hold him for ransom. EJ double A, cause he's young and he's fly and they think that he's handsome. EJ double A. All the girls in the club want to hold him for ransom. EJ double A, cause he's young and he's fly and they think that he's handsome. EJ double A. In the club want to hold him for ransom. EJ double A, cause he's young and he's fly and they think that he's handsome. EJ double A. All the girls in the club want to hold him for ransom. EJ double A, cause he's young and he's fly and they think that he's handsome. EJ double A.
Introduce yourself. My name is Double A. Everyone knows me. Some people know me. I'm a DJ, I'm a promoter. You know, I do raves, I do events.
It's a slip up, oh yeah, it's a slip up, baby.
African vs Carribean started in 2007. You know, some of you lot will know the club. Twilight. Town, you know, them times was mad, you know, because like, I came up with the name Africans versus Caribbean. That was after a rave that I did call Ravers Flavors. Yeah, I remember. You know, it's like a thing that I had the idea. You know, I spoke to a friend of mine, a DJ and a promoter as well, Snagger. Back then times, I said, look, I had this idea to bring, you know, the sort of African West Caribbeans. I mean, if you can help me, because obviously I was DJing a long time before them. I was promoting as well, but I took a little break. You know, coming back in the business was a bit tough, so I needed a little something that can push me. You know, so I thought about the name African West Caribbeans, and I asked him for his view of it, and then he said he thinks it's a good idea. You know, and obviously from there, then we just started working. Obviously, I had some bad, you know, people was talking a bit bad about it, like saying African versus Caribbeans is really a beef thing, you know, why are you gonna do a rave called African versus Caribbeans, ain't that gonna bring a bit of drama? So I didn't even, at first there, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I did think, wow, you know, it's a bit tough for me, but then I thought about it, I just think, you know what, yeah, my heart is saying just go ahead and do it, and then from there, African versus Caribbeans became African versus Caribbeans. My favourite moments, well, I've got plenty, boy. My favourite moments for African vs Caribbeans. I liked part 4. Part 4 is the clash between Corey and myself. When I called out his name at first, you know, starting off the vibe, you know, and Corey came, you know, he dropped his thing, you know, even though he made the crowd boo me, but that was a moment that I liked, you know, trust me. I mean, you know, that's one of the moments as well. Part 6 was the first one in Club 19. I mean, that was crazy, man. Imagine people just vibing from beginning straight to end, straight fire. That was nice. African vs Caribbeans, there's been like 13 parts, you get me? And this one that's happening on Saturday in Club 19 is definitely the 13th part, and then it's going to be the last one. Letdown for African vs Caribbeans. Well, I mean, everything you do really, you are going to get let down in it. So, but for African vs Caribbeans, the letdowns were, you know, there was a lot. There's been time that, you know, when you're chasing people with those flyers, you know, we need the flyers for a certain deadline, and it don't work as planned. Then DJ's not turning up, and DJ's turning up late, you know. Those were the really letdowns, but apart from that, there ain't no major letdowns. Where did I prefer, Twilight or Club 9? That's a good question. You know, it's different. You know, Twilight had its moment. Club 19 had its moment, yeah. But Club 19 had the biggest crowd for African vs Caribbean. Part 6. The first one at Club 19 took it to another level. But we had 1,300 and something people in there, you know. So that was probably just slightly Club 19, but I also prefer it at Twilight because it was more flowing, you know, because of the parts.
It's a stick up, oh yeah, it's a stick up, baby.
The clash between Corey and myself, obviously it started off from the second part, but the second part wasn't filmed yet. But we just died it out a bit, and then part 4 came. I just thought to myself, you know what, because Corey, he made a comment one time, he went, no African DJ can touch him, can clash him. So I thought, alright, you know what, fuck it.
You know what is no ring. Yeah. Now let me tell you something. From African versus Caribbean start, African never dead. And them still are dead. Oh, so much rising, man. What? Be a dead man there, watch it. One dead man, 2 dead. Hold on! I'm start calling him. The first week we come, double there then. Yeah? Hold on, man. The last, hold on, man. Hold on, man. The last African versus Caribbean, when we reach, they mash up the dance by the way, so we are come. When rough and tough talk off the mouth, you know what they do? Yeah? In a response to the guy. Everybody, I'm a dead. You understand? When you name, you have to know you're a dead too. Yeah? Everybody are dead. Moment of silence. Let us reflect on the warriors that have passed on. Come on, Vince. Them there for you, my dad. Rest in peace. This is for my soldiers. I don't see everybody in there, yellow. This is for my soldiers. One African dead.
So, you know, I waited for my time. I mean, part 4 was when it all started. You know, I came on the deck and I just said my piece. You know, I said, you know what, Corey said, no African DJ can clash him, and I showed him, and then I just dropped the tune, you know, I just dropped the you're gonna make me lose my mind, and then the crowd was going crazy, you know, DJ was going wild, because everyone at the time was looking for Corey, innit? So where's Corey, where's Corey?
Watch Corey play. Corey didn't say his name. So Corey is a pussy. Tell him that. Let me tell you something, what's that Corey saying? Let me tell that bitch saying this. Where's that African inside, man? Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. This is what African versus Caribbean is so fucking about. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. I'll be there, I'll be there. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. I'll be there, I'll be there. Y'all gon' make me happen. I'll be there, I'll be there. Y'all gon' make me I'll be there, I'll be there. Bring it to you, stop my day. That's what I'm talking about, man. Stop it, go with the bumps and I can go. Hey, that's some shit. The niggas remind me of a strip club. Let me tell you something else, Club 19. DJ Cody don't like double A. Let me tell Club 19 why DJ Cody don't like double A.
You know, Corey came after. He was a bit pissed because he started taking out all the other DJs, told everyone to move out of the way, and then he did his thing good. You know, it was nice. I mean, that's where it all started. And then we skipped part 5 because it was meant to clash rough and tough, you know. And I don't know what happened there. I mean, Corey really, it did flop because he tried to come up with a little African and Caribbean thing. It didn't work. So part 6, I just took it to another level, you know, starting him again, got the crowd on their toes. I mean, that was when there was like 1,000 something people, you know, everyone just vibes in, you know, I took it to another level, and then from there it was, you know.